Hello po, magandang araw. Bagong topic po tayo dito sa ating subject structural theory. So ito yung tinatawag nating statically determinate structures. So we will talk about equilibrium and support reactions. And also, the overview of these topics or main topic is the equilibrium of structures, types of supports for plane structures, determinacy and stability of structures, and yung applications. Simulan natin sa tinatawag nating equilibrium of structures. So, a structure is considered to be in equilibrium if initially at rest. Tandaan natin na all the equations of equilibrium must be set to zero. It remains at rest and when subjected to force and couples. If a structure is in equilibrium, then all its members and parts are also in equilibrium. So, like the illustration said, if there's a rigid body, yan, with applied by different types of force. Ito po, in order to have in equilibrium, yun nga, lahat ng equations natin, x, y, z, moment are set to zero. Okay? Yan, external and internal forces. May mga forces and couples to which a structure may be subjected can be classified into two types. External forces. Ang external forces is yung naglalagay tayo nga ng force sa labas ng body or so-called applied forces. Usually, loads ang tawag natin dyan. Pwede yung tawaging live load or dead load or wind load. Have a tendency to move the structure and are usually known in the analysis. Usually known. Okay? So, there are also called reaction forces like after you applied force, nagre-react yung mga supports. No? And the tendency to prevent its motion and keep it in equilibrium. So the reactions are usually among the unknowns to be determined by the analysis. Alam niyo naman yun. So, may internal forces then. Internal forces in structural theory are forces and couples exerted on a member or portion of the structure by the rest of the structure. These forces develop within the structure and hold the various portions of it together. So, kapag kinat natin yung isang member, obviously may makikita kang mga internal reactions doon. So, that is usually equal and opposite and in opposite direction. So, like you did in strengthening materials. So, because the internal forces cancel each other, they do not appear in equilibrium equation, no? Yun yung role ng internal forces. So, sige, sa mga sample makikita natin yun. So, next is types of supports for plane structures. So, dito na ma-review ulit yung mga supports na dinodrawing natin when we solve reactions in the beams or in frames. So, supports are attached in structures to the ground or other bodies, no? The loads tend to move the structure but supports prevents the movements, no? Exerting opposing forces or reactions to neutralize the effects of loads, thereby keeping the structure in equilibrium. So, ito yung mga types of supports. Familiar kayo sa roller, di ba? Yan. So, may roller tayo na ganito yung symbol. Sometimes bilog, no? And other is ganito. So, minsan naka-elevate din siya. So, sa idealized form for FPD, you can write the reaction. There is always one reaction for simple support, roller, yan, na perpendicular to the plane. Meron din tayong another case sa category 1 na rocker. So, ganito yung symbol niya. And link. So, there is one reaction lang sa link. Okay? Next category is hinge. So, sa simple support is hinge yung partner madalas ni roller or rocker. So, ito yung paglagay ng reaction niya. So, meron tayo sa X and Y direction kapag hinge because it tends to rotate. So, we have Rx and Ry, so we have two unknowns, two reactions sa hinge. Next category is yung tinatawag nating fix. So, fix naman, tatlo ang reaction niya. You know it, that there is Rx and Ry and a moment, no? Doon sa fixed support. So, three unknowns yan. Next, meron tayong ganitong klase ng supports like welded and bolted sa mga steel structures. Tinatawag o kino-consider din pin connected kapag bolts while if it is welded, we can assume that this is fixed supported, no, typical, no, in metal. While in concrete, diba, ganito yung positioning. Like there is a bearing, roller yan, and a fixed support that is monolithically pulled. Ano po? Yan. Other plain structures that you can see, okay, so may mga bearing or rocker type, may mga rollers yan in actual sa bridge, short links, concrete smooth or roller support, and steel pin support. Yan. Kapag nagsosolve tayo ng problems sa structural theory, di ba, nag-idealize model tayo. So, it is also used in structural analysis that represent pin and fixed supports. Yan, ganito lang naman siya. Okay. Usual nyo na ginagawa yan. Okay? Yan. So, practically sa ibang books, ganito nila i-drawing yung mga supports nila. Yan, nakita na natin to kanina. Other types, there are also smooth contacting surface. One reaction lang din. Meron ding smooth pin connected collar. Yan, slider and fixed connected collar. Yan, two unknowns po kapag ganito. So, refer na lang sa table, no? Okay, let's proceed with determinacy and stability. So, before starting the force analysis of a structure, it is necessary to establish the determinacy and stability of the structure. So, magkadikit yung dalawang words na yan, ano po? So, alam nyo naman yung word na stable, no? It is rigid, hindi nasisira or natutumba. So, stable siya. So, kapag in general, the structure is stable or maybe stable or unstable. But if the structure is stable, doon mo lang masasabi na pwede siyang determinate or indeterminate. Okay? So, nag-govern dapat na stable siya. Ano naman yung tinatawag na determinate? Determinate siya kapag solvable siya using 3 equations of equilibrium or in 2D or 6 equations if 3D. So, determinate kapag eksaktong tatlo ang unknowns, no? Okay? Kapag more than 3 ang unknown, masasabi natin indeterminate siya. Or unstable siya if not suitable sa 3 equation. So, may internal stability na tinatawag. Kagaya ng nasa figure, no? If we have a simple support, for instance, kahit tanggalin natin yung support niya, okay, yung beam itself is stable. So, ibig sabihin, stable siya internally. Unlike here, dito sa rigid body na to or simple support beam na mayroong tinatawag na internal hinge or internal pin is kapag inalis natin yung supports is magiging ganito siya. So, tawag natin na ngayon dyan ay internally unstable. So, may tip tayo dito. Structure may be internally unstable if contains internal hinge, pin, or roller, especially if this allow relative movement between members. Okay? So, ganyan. Kumbaga, tinatanggal natin yung supports. Anong mangyayari sa kanya kahit yung tinanggal. So, stable ba siya or unstable? So, next. There are also frames na masasabi nating stable. Externally and internally. Okay? So, again, we can say this frame is internally stable. Bakit? Pag tinanggal natin yung support, rigid body pa rin naman siya. So, internally stable. Wala siyang internal pins eh. Yun yun. Yung baga, sa mas madaling sabi, wala siyang internal pins. Externally unstable din siya. Bakit? Kasi, nung may support siya, externally, gugulong siya. Okay? So, walang magpe-prevent sa kanya ng movement. So, maliban na lang kung gawin natin itong hinge. Okay? Or both hinge. Kagaya nito. So, ito ngayon ay internally unstable na rin. Bakit? Kasi may symbol of internal pin dito sa frame. So, pag tinanggal natin yung support, gagalaw yan. Gagalaw siya. Yan. Magsisway yung column. So, externally stable naman siya kapag nilagyan natin ng support na hinge parehas. Okay? unstable pa rin yan internally. Okay? So, kapag naman, ganito, okay, internally unstable, externally stable. Okay, so, alam niyo na kung bakit, no? And dito naman, internally stable, externally stable din. So, again, malalaman mo kung determinate siya kung solvable for uh, 3 equations of equilibrium. And upon checking, kapag internally and externally stable na siya, yan, you can do the determinacy. Yan. Again, external stability is following these conditions. Okay? So, meron pala dito, no? Sabi niya, external reaction or the number of unknowns, external plus internal, must be greater than or equal to the number of equilibrium conditions. 2. External reactions must not be parallel to each other. External reactions must not be concurrent. Okay? Mamaya may pakita kasi yung sample. So, malalaman na natin kung paano manguha ng determinacy, no, ng isang beam, frame, or trusses. So, a structure is statically determinate if the number of equations equals the number of unknowns, external plus internal. Yan yung sinabi sa condition number 1. So, meron tayong kaparaanan or formula on how to do it. So, if the number of unknowns exceeds the number of equilibrium equations, doon na tayo nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na statically indeterminate or DI. Okay? So, in case of 2D or planar case muna tayo. So, in case of beams lang muna din tayo. So, the formula for that beams are DI or the degree of indeterminacy is equal to R, number of external reactions, minus 3 minus C. So, C is called the number of releases or equations of conditions. So, may table po tayo dito given that in case of internal instability, there will be equations of condition. Again, internal instability is dun mo makikita yung mayroong internal pin or hinge or internal roller or internal fix or internal slider. So, ito yung equations na nabubuo natin kapag may mga ganong internal. Like summation forces x equals not equal to 0. Yan. So, meron tayong known conditions. So, internal hinge is 1. Internal roller is 2. Internal fix is 0. Internal slider is 1. So, madalas lang naman tayong nakakagamit ng internal hinge and internal roller lang naman po. So, tandaan nyo lang, no? Ang C is equal to 1 pag hinge. C is equal to 2 pag internal roller. So, again, if DI is equal to 0, statically determinate. If DI is greater than 0, statically indeterminate. If DI is less than 0, unstable. Again, kapag nakakuha ka ng indeterminate, kukunin mo yung degree of indeterminacy like this formula. So, meron din sa ibang book like Aslam Kasimali kung saan gumagamit ng ganitong way. Yan. So, may tinatawag siyang degree of indeterminacy, IE. So, ito yung ano niya, no? So, actually, parang parehas lang din doon, no? Sa formula natin dito. Yan. R minus 3 minus EC. EC lang yung ginamit niyang term. So, parehas lang din. So, ito lang din sa kanya. Yan. Ito yung representation ng internal roller, tapos ito internal hinge. Kung magbibilang ka, dapat malinaw yung mata mo, no? Kung ano yung mga nakalagay. So, again, nakakagawa ka ng 2 equations kapag internal roller, ha? Tapos, pag internal hinge, isang equation. Ayan, moment equation. You can do moment at one side, you can do one moment at the other side. While sa roller, you can do the summation forces x on the one side, you can do the summation forces x at the other side. And also, you can do moment, kaya dalawang equations yung pwede mo magawa. Sige, sampulan natin para magets. For the structure shown below, identify whether the structure is unstable, statically determinate, or statically indeterminate. If the structure is indeterminate, state the degree of indeterminacy. So, let's try first this one. So, this is a rigid body, L-type beam. Kung titingnan mo, meron kang hinge dito, meron kang roller dito. So, at first sight, rigid siya. Hindi siya gumagalaw, tama? So, externally, stable siya. Okay? Hindi siya gagalaw yan. So, kapag naman internally titignan, internally, tatanggalin natin yung support. So, rigid body pa rin siya. Tama po. So, internally stable siya, externally stable din siya. So, next, punta tayo sa determinacy. Pag determinacy, kunin mo lang yung reaction muna, R. So, ilan ba ang reactions niya? Tinuro natin kanina sa support reactions. That hinge is 2 reactions. Roller is 1. So, we have 3. Wala siyang internal pin. So, 0 yung conditions of equation or equations of condition. So, let's try to see the formula and do the formula po. 3 minus 3 minus 0 equals to 0. And di is equal to 0, therefore, statically determinate siya. Okay, ganito natin i-solve yung frame system na to. Next, so we have this frame. O, di ba? May nakikita ka ngayon hinge. So, internal hinge. Bali, dalawa. So, technically, kapag tinanggal ko yung support, yan. Yan, tanggal ko yung support, gagalaw na yan. Magro-rotate yan. So, therefore, internally unstable na siya. But, if we add the support, okay, externally unstable pa rin siya. Bakit? Kasi roller to. And may katabi siyang internal hinge. So, gugulong pa rin to. And ang tendency gumulong pa rin to. So, externally, kahit may support na siya, unstable. Nasusundan. So, now, kunin natin yung determinacy niya. Again, kuha tayo ng R. Ang reactions po, yung kinukuha natin yung support reactions. So, 3 pa rin, no? Now, dahil mayroon kang internal hinge na dalawa, isang equation per internal hinge. Dalawang equation per internal roller. So, we have C is equals to 2. Dalawang internal hinge. So, substitute sa formula, we have 3 minus 3 minus 2. So, we have negative 2 result as DI. Pag less than 0, ang DI, unstable. Okay? So, that is unstable. Number 3. So, we have this kind of frame. So, kung titignan, externally unstable, stable naman siya kagaya nito. Okay? So, may possibility kaya na ano na siya. So, this is unstable. Okay. Pero kung titignan parang stable. No? How would you say that? Because there are 3 reactions that are concurrent at hinge support. Okay? So, yan yung sinasabi natin concurrent. Sabihin, pwede sila mag-meet sa isang point. Yan. Yung reaction ng roller, transmissibility. Pupunta dito sa hinge na to. Okay? So, pag nakakita kayo ng ganyan, automatic unstable. Another, this beam. So, you can say this is externally stable. Tama po. Ayan. Sorry, unstable kasi rocker, no? Gagalaw yan. But you also consider internally stable. But we have special cases. This is also unstable since there are 3 reactions that are parallel to each other. So, puro patayo to, di ba? Yan, because of the rocker. Unstable naman. Actually, ano din siya eh. By inspection, unstable talaga. Kung rocker sila lahat. Unless, gawin nating hinge yung isa. Pag ginawa nating hinge yung isa, parallel nga sila, pero meron ka namang horizontal reaction. So, may magre-resist ng horizontal effect. So, itong 4 na to is good examples po para magets natin yung topic. So, try natin isa pa. So, we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So, this is, ang source dito is si Aslam kasi Malibu, no? Pwede nyo makita yun. So, again, gawin natin letter A. We have a cantilever beam, a cantilever prop beam, no? So, fix dito. And roller tong dalawa. So, kung titignan, that is internally stable. Walang internal hinge. Externally stable din. Fix naman siya kapag may support. Ang reaction is 5. Okay? 3 sa fix, tag-isa sa roller. And since wala kang internal supports, 0 yung C. Substitute. Yan. We have 5 minus 3 minus 0. So, we have a positive 2 result. Therefore, di is greater than 2. Di is a positive or greater than 0. So, therefore, indeterminate siya. Ngayon, pag kinuha mo yung indeterminacy, degree of indeterminacy, 2 yun. Okay, yun. Ganun nga pala yun. So, ibig sabihin, you can say that is statically indeterminate at second degree. Ganyan natin isusulat yung sagot. Letter B. So, examine the figure. So, we have fix, dalawa, and we have internal hinge sa point B. Pag tinanggal natin yung fixed support, that would be internally unstable. Pero pag nilagyan natin ng support, that is externally stable. Kuha tayo reactions. We have 6 reactions. Sa support, fixed one is 3 and the other one is 3. So we have 6. That dahil may internal hinge ka adding, ikaw ay may 1C. Substitute. So 6 minus 3 minus 1. So we have 2 pa rin. So statically indeterminate at second degree. If we do letter C, tingnan nyo nga. So obviously, hindi na to stable externally. Gugulong lang to sa ibabaw, no? So pwede nating sabihin that this is internally unstable and externally unstable din. May internal roller ka eh, tapos externally unstable. So you cannot do the determinacy. Okay? Again, ang requirement, stable ka muna bago ka magkaroon ng indeterminacy or determinacy equations. So letter D. Okay, gawin natin mabilis. Okay, internally unstable, externally is stable or unstable? Stable. Okay, kasi connected sila and meron namang nag-hold ng movement, yung hinge. So, yan po. Ang R is 5, 2 sa hinge, tagi-isa sa roller. And we have 2 internal hinge, so C is equals to 2. Substitute. We have 5 minus 3 minus 2 equals to 0. Di is equals to 0, so determinate. Okay? So, last 3. So, we have, then, gawin natin. Internal, may mga internal hinge, so internally unstable na siya. Pero external is stable. Okay? Hindi siya gagalaw yan pag may support ng ganito. Yan. Reactions tayo. So, we have 3 sa fix, 1 sa roller, 2 sa hinge. So, we have 6. We have 3 equations of condition. So, because of internal hinges, 3. Substitute. And statically determinate. We have letter F. So, internally unstable because there is an internal hinge. Externally stable siya because of the external support na hindi naman gagalaw. But, ano kaya to? Determinate kaya to or indeterminate? So, reaction is 4. 2 hinges. 1 C. Substitute. 4 minus 3 minus 1 equals 0. So, determinate yung ating letter F. How about letter G? So, si letter G, unstable internally. May mga hinge na kasi, no? Externally, stable din siya. Obvious naman. Fixed support. So, yung frame na yan ay may 6 reactions. Obviously. And we have 3 conditions. Equations. So, determinate kaya to? Opo. Determinate siya. So, ganyan lang po natin gawin ang beams and sa frame po. So, yun. Okay, for your practice, you can do this. Okay? So, pwede bang isolve nyo ito sa inyong mga templates? Okay, and ipasa natin yan, ha? So, maraming pong salamat. So, applications of equilibrium equation, next part po tayo.
Let's go! Let the music